Okay, I'm ready to start welding, but just so you know, I'm going to have to do this kind of in a two position. I won't be able to roll this out, and so it's going to be a little different looking for you to watch everything I do, but at least you may be able to get some reference to it. Okay, I reached my other tack. I've got to I've got to do the other side, so I'm just shut the camera off because I don't feel like fooling with everything, putting it around the other side and all that. Just very time consuming. Well, I didn't want you to think I was cheating you or anything, so what I did was I spun the flange upright and I clamped it. Let me show you. I'll back up. I've got my clamp and I've spun the flange. It was 90 degrees that way when I made that other weld, and then I rolled the flange up to get that weld on this side where I could not move the camera. I'll just go around it like that, and everything will be great, and you'll be able to see the entire bead and the process, because I really do want you to get all this. I may have to do this in about 5 seconds. Another precision weld. Okay, not bad. I'm going to go ahead and pause it. I've got to stretch my torch out to make that cut in the pipe and then put that 2-inch flange on. Okay, I've got my torch stretched out. I've already went ahead and leveled it this way, which would give me my 2-hole on this, so that way I know that when I put a center punch on this pipe, that my orientation is going to be just right. Now, there was no dimension on how low to put the flange, but I'm just going to say 6 inches down would probably be a good place. I have a piece of soapstone here, which is used to write on metal with. You can get that at your local weld supply place, soapstone. It's very cheap. It's good metal marking material. So I'm just going to make a mark there, 6 inches. Now I've got a couple different tools I haven't used yet. I'll bring it a little closer. This is a center punch. It's for marking pipe. It's got a face here with different increments of degrees measurement on there. And then you can spin this. You can lay this anywhere you want, and then what it does is it's Curvamark is the company that makes it. You can saddle the piece of pipe, which is what I'm going to do, and then I can punch that and I'll get a center hole right on the angle that I need, the degrees of angle. I'm going to be 90 degrees on top of the pipe. And then this is simply just a scribe from woodworking, if I can get it in the camera right. Now, I use that as like a compass, and I make a circle. So what I'm going to do is put my center mark, make a punch at the 6-inch mark. All I got to do, I've got centered on 0, so that means on the top of this, I get my level lined out. When I punch that, that punch mark is dead center of that pipe that everything is leveled up to. Then I'm going to go ahead and measure my flange. My flange is, just say exactly 2 inches. So if I go 2 inches and I take this and I split that in half, just like I would do with the radius of a circle, go about 1 inch, and I take my center punch, I put my scribe in there, I just make a circle. Now I've got an idea of where I've got to use my torch and cut so that everything is complete, everything is perfectly plumb, level, perpendicular, true, all those good terms, measurement. Now I can go ahead and take my torch. Normally I would wear burning goggles. I don't even know where my striker is. This is a threadlet. I'll weld this piece on the pipe, and then they'll run a pipe out of here. Well, that's how this should be. This actually should go in there, and then a pipe, like I said before, and then this thing should butt weld to the pipe. So because this is not saddled, it's going to raise the thing up, and I'm going to have a gap where the pipe surface breaks over. And I'm not really fond of welding gaps, and you should never get fond of welding gaps. So I think what I'm going to do, it's really not that bad. On that side it is though. I'm going to open this up some more where I can slip this down inside to the bevel at least. So I'll probably have to cut it, another 1/4 inch all the way around. And I sure hope I've got enough oxygen to do this. I really need to finish this project. See how the flame is beginning to grow? The light is tipping out there. That means I'm running out of oxygen. See how I did? Still not enough. Well, I really just need to take the length out of it. I don't need to open the sides up anymore. I think I've got enough to finish it. I know I do. I've got to do it. I've got to have enough. It's got to be enough.